Fine. So everyone, welcome to the session. So this session is basically for since you all are preparing for NET, you must be preparing for your GRF, or you must be preparing for PSU or any other exam. So this is an interaction with Pranay, who is already working with an PSU, already worked with two PSUs. I mean to say, currently also working and has also worked earlier as well. So he would be actually showing the path. How did he manage, or how did he was able to clear the exam, और कैसे interview दिया था, and number of the things. Right? Everyone excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So Pranay, I am just making you as in spotlight. You can start. And yes, everyone, if you want to ask the questions, you have to comment in the comment section. I would let him know, or he also can read the questions and can answer them. Fine. Okay. So I would rather ask Pranay to start the things with the introduction. Okay. So you are spotlight.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Am I audible? The first
Yes.
question that any video meeting
Yes,
should
you are.
proceed with.
Yes,
Okay, fine. So, hello everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time and especially this session to call me here and share my experiences with everybody. Can we begin?
Yeah.
I'll just take a minute to introduce myself, a very brief introduction, because I think later on with the questions and the queries, everything would come all on its own. Okay, and let us enjoy it that way. Okay,
Yeah.
all the explanations one by one. So, friends, my name you already know. I am Pranay Kaparwan. I am an engineer plus an MBA who started off just like you guys on the other side of the table. Okay, and I used to be a student a lot many times, at least 2 degrees, and then a lot of other competitions that I had been preparing for. So after all those efforts and years of hard work, this happened. So PSUs, or a government job, as you call it, the most lucrative kind of a job that we in India make a perception about. I got into the government job in the year 2015. Yes, I worked with before proceeding further, I have a
Sorry
request
for
to make.
interrupting. If you can increase the volume, or if you have the headphones, so a little bit. Others, please mute off yourself. Everyone,
Yes.
others, please mute all other than. Pranay, you can just unmute yourself.
I will see class already.
Pranay, unmute yourself.
All right. Ma'am, my voice, is it audible enough?
Yeah, now it's fine.
All right. Because otherwise I can use a headphone if required.
Others, please mark in the comment section में आप लिख दो कि आपको सुनाई दे रहा है या नहीं.
Yes, am I audible? Because the whole motive of this Zoom session is everybody should be able to understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
All
they
right.
are audible. Yes, they can hear.
Okay. Right. Nice. So it all started off in 2015. I'm just giving you the key points in my career. Okay. In 2015, I was looking out for a job and preparing for all these government examinations. A lot of them, I cleared a lot of them actually, including IBPS and SBIPO, and then this government vacancy, which is the Shipping Corporation of India, which is under Ministry of Shipping. All right. So from Shipping Corporation of India, making a switch to my current organization, which is EdCIL India Limited. It's Educational Consultants of India Limited, which is under Ministry of Education. It was a smooth switch. Not much effort was required. So yes, I have served with 2 government bodies, organizations, and before that, I have worked in the private sector also. And apart from the academics and the government examination criteria, I hold a total experience of 9 years in the corporate. So today, as as a speaker or as a guest, I will be talking to you all along with all that experience that I hold. Okay, so that experience is also going to help you guys prepare for what you want to achieve in life. right? So you can start posting your questions there. Yes, Diksha, I did my engineering, then my MBA.
So
All right.
rather,
Meanwhile,
I
I'll
will
just
ask one question, like every student or every one wants to know. Is now, or how does PSU hire this kind of people, net qualified people? What is the criteria for PSU? It differs from one particular establishment to another, or it is same? Is it same for everywhere?
okay, I'll explain that. Ma'am, I have a request. So now typing usually takes time for the questions to be put up here. Can they also do one thing, whether they are like their video is on or not, but only one person may, just put here my question, and then they could just turn off their mic and ask their question directly.
Yes, they can do this as well, or they can raise the hands, right? I mean
Okay,
to say
hand
they
raise
can just
option.
type,
Yes.
we would go comment wise, comment in the section, and we would allow
Okay.
that person to on the mic and they can ask, right? Whoever
All
have to
right.
ask, just write in comment section. So you can unmute yourself and ask the question. Yes.
So coming on to the question, ma'am, yes, this is purely my experience because times have changed. Organizations, they keep coming up with different criteria of hiring postgraduates or graduates or net cleared applicants. So I have seen a couple of transitions happening from the period 2015 to 2021, because till last year only I was still looking out for better options, better opportunities, because that is what the basic human nature is. You keep looking at greener pastures even if you get to a platform once. All right. So what I remember is I used to apply for PSUs where they would directly ask to appear for the current net examination, whichever was going on. If they wanted professionals from HR background, they would ask for paper code 55. All right. So we had to clear net examination, and based on that examination, we had to apply to those particular PSUs. They would form a merit list, and then they would call you for interview. This is what I experienced, and some of my peers, some of my colleagues also went like that into different PSU organizations. One is this criteria. The other methods that everybody is aware of is some PSUs, they have their own selection or recruitment criteria. A national level recruitment exercise is conducted. So that may involve initial shortlisting, then written examinations, GDPI, group discussions, group activities, and interviews, based on which a merit is prepared, and then the intake happens. One more thing I would want to add here is I remember in the year 2017, 2016 and 2017, NTPC, as you all know, the major power giant, they started asking for candidates who had cleared, who were MBA. I think they asked for net uh, qualification. Along with along with that, they asked for postgraduates or graduates who had appeared for UPSC interviews, civil services examination interviews. So they were directly asking for the cream of the country. Okay, any person who had prepared for UPSC, cleared the prelims, the mains, and then got into the interview round would already be, way intellectual in their heads. So that is also one of the criteria I saw. So people with HR kind of background could also follow that route, which is probably by far the most difficult route. But that was also one possibility I saw. Questions, please?
Yes, you can ask the questions.
Because otherwise I'll tell you, I can keep talking for a good 1 hour. Okay, questions might not be taken up, and then there are a lot of stories to share, guys.
You can ask any questions. Kaise prepare? I mean to say, what should be the preparation criteria? Like you yourself, Pranay, you can tell them. Kriti wants to ask, so Kriti, just unmute yourself and you can ask. Kriti, you can unmute yourself.
Hello to you, Pranay and ma'am also.
Yeah.
So my
Yes.
question is, how I can prepare for the PSU? It's like
You can,
I am like recently I done my post graduation and preparing for NET actually. It was actually is a sudden plan for me. I'm not planning for NET. So I joined the company, marketing company as an HR, I got fired because of the COVID. So
Okay.
in so I have a time, so I decided for the net. Then I heard about the PSU, so I thought, why shouldn't try this as well if I got the good opportunity further. So
Okay.
I just only asked, the question is, how can I prepare for the PSU?
Okay. So Kirti, I'll start this reply with this. You happen to stumble across one of man's sessions, I guess, and then probably even one session would inspire everybody to actually take up net. Because what I felt was
Yeah,
looking at the students and the
you are right about it, because it was a motivational meeting.
yes,
So
she
that's why.
makes
And
she yes, go on.
so you can start. But
All right. She
yeah,
makes it look so comfortable. Okay.
yeah,
98.74 percentile, and then she's teaching, and then everybody is like all inspired, giving all the right answers. You feel that, yes, we can do it.
we can do it
Okay.
actually. We can do it.
Right. So, Kirti, preparation. Okay. You have already been into corporate, as I heard. Okay. So, you've got a bit of industrial corporate experience.
Not
Then you have
that much
already finished.
actually. Not that much. Only 2 to 3 months actually. I just recently passed out the college and just joined the company. And
Okay.
afterwards, like COVID-19 and just finished the career.
Happens. It has affected many lives actually.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
so Kirti, the thing is, now my suggestion to you has changed a little bit. You are still in that college mode because you said you worked for just 2, 3 months. So I think it would be easier for you to pick up pace because probably 6 months back you were preparing for your examination, final semester examination, right? So it is almost similar to that. Only the syllabus would be a little bit different. You keep concentrating on where do you want to go? You said PSU or government examinations. So yes, apart from your academics, let us say you choose to go with ma'am's classes. All right. So focus here because net is one short criteria to go into PSUs. I have been seeing an increased number of PSUs taking up net scores. They usually ask for the recent net score. So one of the ways is this. Then with this preparation, when you prepare for net examination, paper 1 is also there, general aptitude is also there. I don't know how many PSUs would actually conduct a national level recruitment examination as was conducted during time. So for that also, I think every PSU examination, as far as I know, would contain 2 papers. One is the aptitude paper and the second is professional knowledge. Okay. So professional knowledge, definitely paper 2, you are getting, prepped up about in the unacademy and ma'am's sessions. So your professional knowledge is sound. You just have to prepare a bit of aptitude. So that national level examination also is going to get clear. So about preparations and forming a plan and structuring your studies, ma'am has already taken so many sessions with you all. Again, the same thing. You would have to form a plan. Okay, have determination. You would have to start from somewhere. Doesn't matter where you are today or when do you plan to start, but start from somewhere. Move incrementally, gradually. Start preparing bit by bit. Start increasing the amount of preparation. Then start focusing. Spare more time day by day, and then I think you would get very close to your destination, the source. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Next
Right, Kirti.
question is from Rose. She's asking, you have done engineering, then MBA, and you were in private sector as well. So many ups and downs. What kept you motivated throughout the journey?
Okay.
Rose.
Okay. So, Miss Adam, thank you. This actually would sum up the whole career path that I have traversed so far. Okay. So I was an engineering graduate. I got into IT sector because during those times only those were the sectors that were hiring at a decent salary package. I was campus placed. Okay. But that was the only option because core sectors. I'm an electrical engineer, by the way, who happened to go to IT sector, then studied all about ITs and infrastructures and servers and management. So yes, because that time that was the only opportunity available. I went there, and then MBA happened. I started preparing for my CAT examination. I cracked CAT because I felt that this is IT sector is totally unrelated to my field. All right. So sometimes there are situational decisions that you have to take. You cannot, sometimes you cannot go by what you had planned, because I was at one point of time planning to go for MTech, not MBA. But probably my preparations were like that. CAT examination happened, MTech did not. I took GATE also, by the way. So I missed it also by a couple of marks. Otherwise, I would have qualified GATE also. So in the same year, 2012, CAT got cleared, GATE did not. So I was fixed into MBA then. The career path got shaped that day.
How many times did you prepare?
All
You're
right,
not
let me.
audible. Who is this? Please tell your name.
Sunny.
Sunny. Yeah, please speak little bit clearly. You're not audible.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Sunny.
Audible?
Yes, yes.
कब से तैयारी कर रहे थे आप सब चीजों की?
From where वो पूछना चाह रहे
Hello?
हैं from when you were preparing, कितने टाइम से तैयारी कर रहे थे इन सब चीजों की?
कितने टाइम से तैयारी?
Net.
Preparation, yes.
So
For
you
NET,
qualified net, Pranay, I believe so in 2016, right?
17, ma'am.
17.
Ma'am.
Okay.
All right, Sunny, just give me 2.5 minutes more. I'll finish off Miss Adams' answer. You would get to know a lot of other things. So many questions would already be answered by then. Okay. So CAT shaped up that way. Okay, I was preparing for CAT. It got cleared. I took admission in Punjab University, MBA college, and then after MBA, I was not the awareness was not that much. Okay, in my class, people used to be after jobs more than net and being assistant professors or JRFs or PhDs. So the usual trend was taking a placement and getting out of there. So I also took a campus placement, went to Mumbai, started serving in a private organization, and then I realized probably how difficult sometimes a corporate life could be. Everybody has got different experiences. My experience was like I have already worked so hard in life, okay, but still I got into a corporate job which is so demanding. So yes, there were learnings. All the experiences come with their baggages or packages. Okay, they teach you a lot of things. They make you future ready for the life of the corporate. Plus, they gave me a realization, the corporate world, that I want to switch to a government sector. This corporate life might not be my cup of tea. It might take a lot of life out of me, a lot of sacrifices, because my first job was too demanding. So I said, I'm already working hard, working for like 12 or 14 hours a day. So why not put in some more effort? Because otherwise I'm going to remain stuck in this job only. Then I started putting in. So let us assume I work for 14 hours in a day. I would put up a 15th hour into preparation. So I started preparing. So struggles are to make you better. I'm a live example here sitting in front of you. And trust me, when all your hard work starts paying off, it pays off from all the directions. Because I remember after my first corporate job, 2015, Shipping Corporation of India happened. I had appeared for a lot of other examination. I don't know if any of you might have taken ONGC HR executive examination that time. Senior officer HR or HR executive designation was there. That exam was a national level exam, but it got cancelled because of some paper leak or something. That sort of thing happened. Because my paper, I was expecting good score there. You usually know how your paper went and what kind of score are you expecting. So in 2015, when I cleared Shipping Corporation of India, I had a job offer in hand in HDFC Bank, regional service manager for Gujarat region. And another PSU happened, okay, and then this HDFC. So I had one private and two PSU jobs in my hand. So I chose Shipping Corporation of India. It's a Mini-ratna organization. And when I got into Shipping Corporation, I realized that I'm pretty far away from home. So talking about those ups and downs, they are all circumstantial. What kind of situation are you into? What kind of corporate culture are you into? What are your priorities in life? Priorities change. Okay. So today you are preparing for net. Let us suppose you top net. Okay. You are ranked number 100 percentile JRF. So now things would start seeming easy to you. Okay, I have cleared net. This was so easy. Structured preparation, hard work, and yes, I'm here. Tomorrow, suddenly your mind says, no, you can do better. There are no limits. Sky is the limit. So you go start, if your age is there, you would start go for UPSC civil services examination. Who knows, you would very well clear it tomorrow. So that is how priorities change. So with me, things, one thing led to another, and then things kept shifting like this. So from Shipping Corporation of India, I started getting homesick. Okay, I was in Mumbai for 4 years, and I was like, no, I want to go nearer to my hometown. Then I started exploring opportunities up towards north or towards my hometown. So then again, I applied for three PSU examinations. Okay, one is EdCIL, where I'm working right now. I had an interview call letter of GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited, Mini-ratna, and there was another PSU, I think Navratna again, National Projects Corporation, Construction Corporation Limited, NPCC. So that interview was also there. And then I chose EdCIL because EdCIL by that time I knew only had one office, and there was no problem about transfers and moving around here and there with your luggage. So I wanted to remain closer to my hometown. So that is how EdCIL happened. All right. And yes, I have further plans. I am attending Lakshmi ma'am's classes, and I have a couple of things planned up. So at that time, I was telling you, EdCIL happened, NPCC happened, Reliance Petrochemical. So Reliance Group, it has got a petrochemical division. So that private job also was offered to me, but it was in Mumbai, so definitely I had to quit it. And in 2017 only, when I was preparing for these PSUs, NET happened. So NET's preparation. So I think Ms. Adams' question is answered.
How old are you? You have done so much so early. What is the key?
Well, I'm 32, guys. I'm 32-year-old. Okay, and it's not about how much you have done. It's the kind of challenges.
It's not about the age. I believe it's about efforts. How much efforts you can put, and at what right time you understand that what kind of efforts you have to put. And soon you start, soon you would be getting your destination.
Yes. So age is again just a number, as they call it. But then it depends on what kind of situation you get into. What do you plan of doing in that particular situation? How do you react, respond, or deal with that situation? That is what gives you experience, and all these experiences is what this is.
Simran wants to ask. Yes, Simran, unmute yourself and you can ask the question.
Well, yes. Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yes, Simran, you are.
Yes, sir. As you said, you have cleared many competitive exams. So, what is your strategy during your preparation?
Okay. So, Simran, strategies, they all begin with a plan. Okay. Everybody has got a way of thinking. Everybody's brain works differently. So all you have to have are two things. Okay. One is planning and the other is determination. If you can fuel your determination with your plan. All right. Yes, I almost have some other time I'll show you my bookshelf. It contains books of all the examinations that are possible in this country. Okay, related to my field, of course. All right. So at one point of time, I have almost tried everything. I have appeared for civil services examination till my age no more allowed me to, probably 4 or 5 times. Okay, so
yes, just sorry, Pranay. One by one, once he answers the question for one person, he would allow you to unmute yourself. Okay, Almas and Priyanka. Okay, he is right now answering Simran's question.
Right, so Simran, two things I told you, determination and planning. So if you can fuel your planning with your determination, I think things are sorted. You make a plan, what do you want to clear? Where do you want to go in life? Which side? PSU, government job, private job, whatever. Collect the material that is required. Internet is, there are plenty of things available, plenty of resources available. So if you've got the will, then I think you can just do it. Just start from the scratch. Do not worry about whether you have studied only for half an hour today. Tomorrow, try to study for 45 minutes. Then gradually start increasing it. Okay. And yes, you don't have to forget about your determination, because if you really want something
one thing,
that bad, then you need to put
Pranay,
in
again, I'm so
efforts.
sorry. Actually, there is the
No
time limit
problem, ma'am.
for this session. It would end in 40 seconds. I'm just sharing another link. I would share another link. Everyone join there.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I would share in
Okay,
the
okay, ma'am.
yes.
Okay.
I'm just sharing the another link.
Ma'am, on Telegram?
Oh yeah. I would share the link there. You can join that one. If there is the limit here for like 30 minutes, right? So I'm ending this session. Please join that one. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.